Hi guys, my name is Zin and welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a while since the last video, but I had to take a break, take care of some other stuff. Anyway, I'm back today and I'm going to work on this Ficus Benjamina. It's a variegated variety, and it's a kind of a clump style. Clump style, I guess. And as you can see, it has really overgrown. The last time that you saw this was that I was kind of wiring this down, pulling some of the branches or the trees down, which I did for pretty much every tree so that it has more of an open feel. And today I'm just going to take this back. It's way overgrown. The weather is getting warmer as well, so I'm hoping that after I cut this, I can move this outside, hopefully next week actually, because it has been really warm lately. It's 20 plus every day for the last 3 or 4 days. But I know it's going to go down again and then it'll come back up to the teens. I think the teens is okay. I can take this outside and hopefully I don't have to move it back again. So so let's just start pruning. I think I'm going to start with the most obvious one. This is a secondary, like a secondary main tree, I guess. And this particular branch has really taken off. I'm not sure if I want that as the main leader, although it doesn't look too bad. So I am going to take this back. I'm just not exactly sure where. This is the front of the tree, so I'm just going to turn around and see what I want with this. So yeah, I think to start, I'm going to take this back to here at least. And the branch here is coming towards the front. I'm not sure if I want it there. Maybe all the way back here, there's a branch hiding behind. So I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to remove this leaf. So there's a couple branches, branch here, there's a branch here, and then another one down here. I'm actually hoping this will kind of grow out. I think it will be a nice spot, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to leave it like that and see what comes up. This here, I'm going to take this one off because this is going up towards the other tree, or the other branch. So that'll go. And then I'm going to remove this, like a leaf bud. This branch here is coming towards the back tree here. I don't think I need it. So I'm going to remove that one completely. I'm just going to take this off. So that'll give it some more room. Here it's kind of interesting. I do want to take it back, but let me just get rid of that stuff from before. So here, I'm not sure how this will develop yet. So I'm just going to take the tip off and let it grow and see what I get later on. Because there's a branch here, but it's kind of coming like a 90 degrees out of the branch. It's a bit too abrupt. I don't think I like that. I think this is a better branch here going to the side. So I may end up taking this whole thing off later on, but for now I'm gonna let it grow and see what comes from it. But yeah, I do like this one better. So I'm not gonna touch this. I'll let this grow. And just gonna remove that leaf. Up top here, there's a leaf in the back. These are just like the leaf that grows the branch. And I think those branches up top are okay. I'm just going to leave it, not going to touch it. This is another actual leaf I'll take off. And then there's a back branch coming over here. I don't mind it because it kind of fills a spot. Eventually, I think this tree here is gonna be more downwards. Like this whole thing is growing up because my lighting conditions at home is not the best. But I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep any of that. So once that's gone, this kind of fills a space. So for now, I'm just gonna take this back a little bit. And then here, I'm going to, I think I'm gonna take it all the way back here at least. I kind of want this to fan out, fan out this side. I may even take that branch. That's not a bad branch actually. It's low enough so there's enough separation from the top. Yeah. For now, I'm going to take this off because this is kind of going towards the inside of the tree. And I think I do want to gamble on this branch. It's growing. It's at the right height, at least in my opinion. Sorry about that. So for now, I'm going to take it back here like that. So if this one grows, that's great. And if it doesn't, I still have some other choices up top. But I think this is the best branch. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. I don't want to do anything to it. Just in case some of the other ones doesn't pan out, so I could, in case this one doesn't really pan out, I could use the other branches. So that's it for that tree. It's a small one. It's at the bottom, that's that. Let's work on the back tree here. This one in the back has this really long branch, which for now I'm just going to take it back just so it's easier to see things. Let's see, the back. It fills the space quite nicely. But at the same time, I don't really need this much foliage, to be honest. So what I'm thinking is taking this back to about here. There's a branch pointing downwards. Actually, this is a little bit too much downwards, but I think it's okay. So I'm going to do that. There's a horizontal branch here. It'll most likely kind of go up now that I cut it. And I think it's gonna be a pretty fine angle afterwards. And then back here, this one branch is dividing into two, but I think I'm gonna take it back so that it'll divide over here instead. Let's see. I think everything else, it's okay. I mean, maybe this is a kind of a weird branch I'll most likely remove. So, now where was that branch? Yeah, this one here. Because this one's here, it's coming from the bottom of my main branch here, so I don't really need that or want that. And then there's this branch here, which is growing towards kind of inside of the tree. I don't like that, so I'm going to remove it. And I think the rest is okay. Maybe this one, I'll take the tip off. There's a branch coming towards my right. Let me just get rid of this leaf. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe eventually I'll reduce this because it's kind of straight with nothing, no movements. But maybe not today, but later on, probably for sure. This, I'll leave it. The bottom one here, it's not the strongest branch. but it kind of does the job of filling the space here, so I do like that, so I'm not going to touch that one. Yeah, I think I kind of want to take it back all the way here because there's a leaf here, so there's another branch can come out, and that is also facing outwards. So you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this back here so that this leaf can go, and then I'll take this back over here. So there's two leaves over here, and then there's there. I'm hoping those will develop. And then this back here, I'm just going to take the tip off. Yeah, okay. So back to the main tree, which is the only one, actually no, not yet. This one is in the back as well. That needs to take it back. And this one is just long. It's very long. Let's see. So first of all, let me just shorten this. This branch here, it's kind of overlap, like this, the top main tree is overlapping this particular branch. And since this is in the back, I don't need this branch at all actually. So I'm going to get rid of that. This one I do like, it's going towards the back at a lower spot, so that's good. And this is the really long one. Let me just make it shorter for now. Extra leaf. So you can tell the leaves up top is much bigger because they're all new leaves. There's a branch coming out here, that's good. I think the rest, I mean there's a vertical branch here, I think that's gotta go. I just, you know, it's going towards the top. So let's get rid of that for now. And I guess that's also a vertical branch doing the same thing. So I'll remove that. So yeah, I'm hoping this will kind of develop, or at least this one maybe. This is obviously a bit weaker branch, so I'm not gonna touch the tip. Hopefully that'll grow after I cut the side and cut the top here. I kind of want this to go more towards the back and not the front, so. But hopefully this leaf is going to start going that towards this side. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind if branching came from this area more, because I think this is just a little bit more too much out, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to leave this for now. And well, we'll see how it grows. I don't really know what to do with that right now, so I'm just going to leave it. This branch here is good, I think. I'm just going to remove this leaf. Another one there. So that's all I'm going to do for this back tree. Now, that only leaves the one in the front here. This is the main tree. Its growth is pretty good, I think. You know, you can do without this branch, because that branch is kind of blocking the back. But yeah, it doesn't look good because it crosses, you know, it clearly crosses the the trunk in the back here. I don't really like that. I'm just trying to figure out how I could cut this. Let me just make it shorter for now. It still kind of crosses. I think I might have to take that off completely. I just think if I don't, it's just not going to do anything. Yeah, I have the back here. There's foliage on this side, so I don't think I need that. I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to have to take it off basically completely. So basically just from the end here, like that. Yeah, that branch has been growing for a while. I mean, there's this one in the front here, which kind of looks a bit strange now without the other branch, but it's coming directly towards me, like directly towards me. So that I'll change. I'm gonna, first of all, take it back to here. So I'll have two branches, one here and then one on the other side. And I think I'm gonna let that grow. Because this, once this fills in, it's gonna cut the trunk a bit, so you'll see some foliage in front of the trunk. And that's what I want. I don't want, you know, the whole tree just to see all trunk and then foliage at the top. I think it's more natural to have leaves, you know, in front of trunks. That's just, it's nature, right? So you know, so I'm gonna leave that and hopefully that'll grow. And I'm going to, this main tree actually serves a pretty good purpose here. Everything is pretty good laid out. But what I'll do is this I'll take off because this is coming towards the front. It's like going directly there, and it doesn't really serve any purpose. The angle of the branch is very horizontal. It's just a bit awkward, so I'm going to remove this branch completely. The back here I think is looking good. I don't think I need to do much with it. Maybe just taking the tips off, redirecting it towards there. Yeah, I think, I mean, this main tree it's taking up a lot of space. You know, this whole section is that tree, which is, I think is fine. But I do need to kind of make it smaller. It's a bit too busy right now. So let's start with this branch. It's getting quite long. I think I want more branching, more ramification up top here, because this is, I think my tree is about this tall. I don't want this to get any taller. It will take up too much room and it would not be convenient. So at least for now, I'm not gonna keep it that tall. What I will do, I'm gonna take it back all the way to this leaf. So taking this whole thing off. And then there's a back branch here, which is quite large, and it's covering the back branch over there. I do like these, so actually before that I'm going to remove this one because this is growing into the tree. It's a pretty obvious cut. And then this I'll just shorten to here for now. Second set of leaves. And let that develop. This is kind of taken over as the new leader. It's coming really high with a lot of vigor. But to me, I think the focus is over here. Like, I don't want this one to go that high. I could take this off completely Like, I think that will work. I'll cut this back because I have this thing here. But I don't know, maybe that's not such a good idea. So for now, I think I'm just gonna take it back to here. Let me get rid of this large branch leaf. So there's a bud right there. That should start growing, hopefully. And we can always see what happens. This one's on this. I'm going to remove this one because this is on the inside. But this area is still quite busy. Honestly, I don't think I need this branch. Well, let me take it back more. I'll take it back to the second set of leaves. Yeah, and I'll see how that goes. The tip here, just gonna take the top off. Don't think I need much there. This one, too long. I'm gonna take it back all the way here to have this branch go. There's a back branch here. It's again going quite long. There's a vertical branch coming from the back. I'm not sure how that'll grow, but let me just remove that leaf. I'm thinking about taking this whole branch off, like this whole thing, because this is kind of a parallel to that one. Doesn't really look that good. Because I have this section here, that should fan out. So if I take the tip off, what do I get? Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I could take this off. It's fine. It's a bit empty back here, but I have this back tree to fill in. But even looking at it now from the front, it doesn't look that bad, although there's parallel there. Actually, I'm going to remove this front one here instead. So we'll do that. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So this one here, I'll cut off, and the one in the back. Yeah, I think that fixes the problem. So this is no longer kind of parallel to the other one. And then I'll leave this to grow and see what happens there. It kind of fills in the space. It's pretty good, I think. The back here, I don't think I'll touch. I'll let it grow. The top here, I'm going to cut it back to here. There's a leader right there. This one is too long. So where can I cut that back to? I think I'll cut it back to here. There's a leaf towards the right. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think this is as tall as this gets. Let me take, no, I'll leave that. I'll take that back later. So my branching is mostly here, which is good. But I think the top here needs to come back even more. So I'm gonna come back a bit more. We'll see how this horizontal one grows. Yeah. This here is a bit high. Take that off. I think this is good for now. Yeah, okay. So that's all I'm gonna do for this. This is fine. I'll have to let this grow and see what happens. This wire has been out here all winter, I think, or at least since last time, which I don't remember when that was. I have the plastic around the wires, so there doesn't seem to be any kind of bite marks as far as I can tell, but I'm just not sure if I take them off now if the trees are going to kind of go back. So that's why I haven't done anything. But I think I'll probably take them back soon. Yeah, once this goes outside, maybe a few weeks after that, I'll take the wires off, because I think once the sun hits it, it's just going to take off, and you know, it'll grow really fast. So okay, so that's it for now, for this tree at least. I'm going to give you an update on what's happening in my garage, because the weather has been so warm. All this stuff is growing. So let me take it to the garage and yeah, see you there. Okay, so we're in the garage. As you can see, spring has sprung in the garage. Everything is leafed out and everything is growing. But the weather is just not warm enough yet, or at least not stable enough for me to move this stuff out. That's the sugar maple, which is, you know, already growing. The lavender is growing, but it's kind of not as strong yet. Hopefully that's going to change when I move it outside. And you know, all the Japanese maples are doing well. Yeah, what can I say? This is the trident maple that I repotted before. It's coming along as well. The larch back there is fully leafed out. You know, there's an oak back there as well. So yeah, everything is good. Most of the seedlings are fine now that they all made it, you know, except some are kind of weaker than others, obviously. But yeah, most of everything is good. So anyway, that's the update. I have to move this out next week when the weather is more stable, but other than that, that's all. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.